Hello, I'm back playing more chess. I've taken quite a big break. I was at the British Championships. Um, I did all right. I got 3.5 out of 5 in the under 2000 category. So yeah, I'm quite pleased. I was gonna look through some games on here, but I literally can't find the score sheets anywhere, and they haven't uploaded the games yet. So I thought I'd just play some 10+0. Good old times like I used to. Uh, Probably a couple months back now. So yeah, I've not seen this F3 move much before. I have, but not in this system. I'm not entirely sure, but I think this is probably a good move. Just attacking this, and then I think just standard. Things with this F3 move is if you play something like this, I think. I've got a bit. I could play. I could take, but not. I think yeah. I think I want to take. Because here I get a tempo here. We'll probably go queen here or here. Yeah. Yeah, I've taken a course on Chessable about the. Oh, he's got this. Oh no, he doesn't because of this. Oh, but then he control. But yeah, I've taken a course on Chessable about the Sicilian Khan, and it's actually really helped. I took it in preparation for. Okay, that's kind of annoying. I took it in preparation for British Chess Championships. Oh dear, I'm tired today. Um, yeah, I took the course in preparation for the championships, and it's really helped. I've polished up a lot of lines, and yeah, I recommend the chessable courses. There are loads of free ones. The one I took was free. There are loads of free ones online that you can find. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't really want to move this, not have to move this knight back, and then probably go knight here, knight here. Um, I just didn't think it was as good of a position. Plus, I still held this tension here on the e4 square. This is what I'm thinking at the moment. And then I can bring my rook in. I quite like that. I'm just going to go with it. I think. Yeah, yeah, I think this is fine. I quite like this square for my knight as well. Also, I've got this open diagonal on his king. I can always um, put my king on one of these squares. I'm not too sure about e7. Ooh, I'm too sure about that move either. Because can I just win this pawn now? Not quite, but I can definitely put pressure on it. So he's got to go back here if he wants to protect the pawn, which I imagine he would. If back, then probably just this. But then here, yeah, I really do enjoy the Sicilian Calm. I think it's a very aggressive opening, and it has a lot of potential to be dynamic. The way in which I was playing it before was very um, was quite reserved, but the course I've taken has really helped me improve my dynamic chess in the Sicilian Calm specifically. Like there are quite a lot of things I've learned. Like for example, never really play d6 unless you're specifically transposing to a hedgehog system. There's not really any need to be playing d6. You either want to be playing d5 outright, not wasting a tempo on d6, or you just keep the pawn on d7 and use this kind of diagonal and use this pawn to just protect key squares in your defense. I don't like this square for his knight. Although I do like this square for mine. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. If he takes, then I could always take back with the bit. Oh, okay. I don't really get this move. Like, he might be threatening the pawn, but it's really not that deep. I could always do stuff like this. I quite like that. Or do I just do this first? I think probably... I think my instinct just tells me just to play this. Connect the rooks. Protect this pawn. There's no need to be weakening the dark squares around my king by losing the f6 pawn. Yeah. Wasn't too keen. But now I can just move my knight back, I reckon. Knight back. It protects it from this diagonal. It attacks this pawn, which would strengthen the dark squares. And it attacks the bishop again. I quite like this move. Oh, he is threatening this, actually. I've always got this check first. I think I might throw that in now. Yeah. So now if he takes, I'll just take back. Nice. Could go here. But then it speeds up his doubling up on that file. Oh, man. I'm tired. Right. Right. I quite like this move, actually. Literally just because it attacks the bishop. It also uncovers the queen, but I need to be careful again. I think I'm just going to do this. It does the same thing. It attacks the bishop, but it also defends this. And yeah, I think this is just a much better version of this. It does the exact same thing. Okay, that's fine. Here, obviously, I think I just drop back again. I feel like my knight here is perfectly fine. I'm threatening this, which I don't actually see how he protects. Right, I'm down a little bit on the clock, that's fine. Still got 4.5 minutes, so it's not too bad. Yeah, I really like my position here. I think my king's quite safe. I think I've got quite a lot of threats. Okay, that's quite annoying. He's obviously threatening this, which would actually be a pin of my king. Not pin, a fork of my king and queen. I think I just drop my bishop back here, right? I think this is fine. He'll have to drop his knight way back here to protect the pawn. Could I even just do this? It's slow, but there's no way he can really protect that pawn 3 times. Plus, that's a much better square for my knight, I reckon. I quite like that. I quite like that. I'm going to go for it. Maybe he's got ideas of f4, f5. Right, so that hangs a pawn. He's got this. He'll have this check. I can move, which would be threatening this. And then what? What's he got then? Don't see anything after that. I'm on a light square, but his bishop can't get to me here or here. His queen maybe come in here, but that's fine. I'm just going to grab the pawn. It protects this pawn. I think this is fine. Don't see anything wrong with it. Check. Yep. Saw that coming. I just think here. And now something like rook here. I think my king just runs. And I think that's perfectly fine. Again, I've got to be thinking about the clock a bit. I'm about 2 minutes down. Is that not just a blunder? Yeah, okay. Nice. Right, let's have a quick analysis. Up here. Let's just hope there's not anything big that I missed. It's fine, obviously. This is all theory. Bishop, yep. Okay. Yeah, so I think here I just wanted me to go here just to look at this diagonal. And obviously that means that this here comes with more of a threat because my queen's attacking this twice. Well, my queen's attacking it once, but the bishop's attacking it with the queen twice. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But okay, this is fine. I did give up the dark square bishop, which is often the best piece for black, but okay, nice. It's about equal. It's about equal, but I think my position is far easier to play. Like, black has a lot more obvious weaknesses, whereas my weakness, which I don't even really think was much of a weakness, but I mean, you did see some kind of stuff like this. I think my weakness was just my king, but in the end, it was completely fine. Wait, so this one in my notes come this way into the position, or maybe it was like this, like it eventually did. Oh, oops. Yeah, come this way, like it eventually did. But okay, this is fine. Nice. -1. What's the plan? Just h4, and then like h5. Oh yeah, yeah. Fair enough. I mean, I think probably what I did, yeah, put pressure on. It does want h4, which I do suppose stops the queen coming in like it did. King up. Yep. Okay, light knight back, which protected this. Okay. Even so far. Ooh. He had takes, but it didn't work. It was just even. Let's have a look at this. Oh, it didn't work. Yeah, this looks risky to go into. Yeah, there's no way to either like anyone would ever choose this. What's the compensation here? Is it just a whole rook down? It's a rook for a pawn. Yeah, no. See, this is quite amazing to be fair. Like a whole rook down, pretty much, and it the computer reckons it's about equal. That's the weakness of the king. See that's what stuff like that. Um, like I said, his weakness was with these pawns, which in the end were what won me the game. But my weakness is my king, and stuff like this is. I didn't even see moves like this, so I maybe should have, but um, yeah, nice, okay. Um, right, I don't understand that move at all. Is it just a waiting move? I think it just wants me to keep my bishop on this square. Because now this threat. Yeah, that's what this threat is. Okay. Right, it wants me to trade queens here. But the thing is, I don't like trading queens in pretty much any position. To be fair, this one's different, I suppose, just because of how weak these double pawns are. Like I'm definitely winning this endgame, I reckon. Um, if the queens do come off. But I always prefer keeping the queens on, I'll be honest. So that pawn couldn't be taken. I was looking at stuff like queen here, but I never thought it did much because didn't I just have this? What's this about? Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe not in that scenario, but yeah, here I thought this was fine. This looked completely fine for me. Obviously, he takes here now, which just loses the game. But I was looking at maybe this. Probably not takes. I'll be honest. Probably would have just come here. That's a Yeah. I suppose he needs to retreat his knight, but I'd have thought here would have been better. But he's giving that as -2. Yeah. Yeah. See, this kind of position I saw and I thought was just completely fine for me. Hence why I went for this position. This doesn't really impress me either. I think I'd have probably gone knight in this way. But now it's about equal. But see, I really don't see any compensation for white here at the moment. Um, I suppose it's just about the activity. Oh, okay, he gets this, but I think yeah, no, I don't see this at all. I suppose now it's equal again. This is fine. Not equal in material, but anyway. Um, but yeah, nice. All's well that ends well. Not that this game had many fluctuations. It was a fairly stable game. I think it just came down to this weakness that he had. He ended up having to tie his knight down to it on this square, which freed up a couple of my pieces, enabled them to move a bit more freely. These minor pieces. I do enjoy positions where like my king's either uncastled or opposite castles. I think I just think the tactics that come out of them are a lot better just because of the natural imbalance in the position. Um, but yeah, nice. If I do find those games from the British Chess Championship, I will go through them on this channel. I will, yeah, I'll upload an analysis. That shouldn't be that hard to say, but it is. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. See you soon.